any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like once I can stop dreaming about that place. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Yeah, it might also be even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and get your... Are you headed off to some interesting... Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be... I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. Anyway, it looks like you're going...
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are...
Huh. I didn't know the...
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's... It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me it feels like no matter how long we may chat.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and but you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than... For example, a loud noise. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might... But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. Let's go. Just... Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly. Huh? Are you going to... Of course. Just wait for a little.
Suma shines eternal!
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either. I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams. His wife must be a really amazing... Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, when the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly... I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way...
Huh? What's wrong? There's nobody...
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him! Whew. Luckily he didn't fall. But... what? He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us, Oh, so... I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally...
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and...
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs... Anyway, all that matters...
I think I know what happened now.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time...
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind? We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's... Oh, right! Come to think of it... Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, we need to understand what's happening and the rate of its... Then there's no time to lose! Stop standing there, Ilmon! Let's go!
Already? How did...
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that...
What? All right. But could you at least tell... I see. I never knew we... Don't worry. I'll be using the event registration list. I should be...
Thank you. That would be...
Let me confirm if all of today... Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a... Has anyone seen Katya? Has she...
Oh, I think she already left.
Oh no. Did she... Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it.
Alright, thank you. Please help us tell the others not...
Sure thing.
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monsters! Come on, let's rescue her! Let's move out. Allow me! Don't be scared. Hold the line! Boom! Committed to memory!
There is no escape!
The night is cold. She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's...
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha.
Huh?
Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream.
Huh?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream?
Ah, sorry. I'm still Alright, where to start? She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding... In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would...
Oh, so you mean...
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the... She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the... She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what. She said she looked forward to seeing me, but strangely, I've tried watering it. I even went to ask the Immorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the...
Of course.
Let me see. Huh? We've never seen... She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell... No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, it can't... It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, when forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time... Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might... But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases. Let's go back and tell...
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real. I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just... the dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings. Yes, so with that in mind, until our investigation...
I see. Thank you for rescuing me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler in Paimon. She seems to have finally I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving... It's because people have something called... empathy? I see.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to...
Yes. And now, they get to, instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to...
This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feeling about all. We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long... A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some... Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scene.
Huh? But
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming?
We've already met two people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by...
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can...
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive. We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, they all seemed as if they were alive again, which...
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our...
So if the results of this investigation would mean all of us understand the danger, but... Perhaps you can't quite I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams.
We've never had such a difficult situation before.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous...
Let me think.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she...
Do we also need to fall asleep?
Don't worry about that. I'm lesser alert now. Don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. You slowly wash over...
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Really? Paimon didn't notice anything. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the...
Whoa. Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Anyway, let's see if we...
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right...
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life.
Really? But what about that? You can't mean... This is another collect...
Yes. Given that so many people have been experienced compared to an interconnected dream...
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Oh, but there are some other people next...
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then yep. Anyway, we should confirm that first.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted.
I suppose so, but no matter how good...
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome. Huh. How could they... Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a... I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the up...
So, this is the...
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get...
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you...
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but...
I don't quite understand.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime...
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat.
Memories.
Think carefully. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here...
I get it now. But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I and these friends mean the world to me. There's nothing wrong with continuing this.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life...
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's all right.
It seems that for now, this place is still relative, but I wonder if there's any way to...
Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but...
Okay, just as I expected. We're only on the surface of this...
second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or...
Don't panic. This is how we've left Debbie's dream. But the dream is... This dream has the ability to create imagine...
If it weren't for what we just saw...
I have a guess. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that the space we're in has been...
Oh, right!
That's right. It's possible that...
Right! So the answers might be waiting...
Yes, and we should get ready...
Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming?
Yes, but... It seems that the danger isn't enough.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must...
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hope...
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know...
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is...
Of course! Such good... Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the
Whoa, Dad! You know the... And what's this? No, it's pipe! Anyway, now's not the time for that!
You're right. Let me think for...
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to... I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike.
Yes, I'm glad too. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my...
No, don't talk like that. Let's...
What should we do now?
You can let me break... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you that you're like the last time we met.
So you mean... It seems...
Huh? Maybe...
Oh, no, Mom, you can't...
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's...
Minar doesn't understand. I'm fully aware that this is a dream. Never mind. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff.
Yes.
Then please, let us, regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass. But does this dream...
I'm afraid so.
Okay, please, come this way. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the answer you're looking for may also...
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise, my daughter might be...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Right. Something... Ilmon is clearly aware... Rather than dreaming on a...
I believe we're on the right track. It's not that the dreams are getting... But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon... But it's just a quick...
Listen, this also explains the insubstantiality. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will be...
Oh, wait!
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make... Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dream? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar...
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like me? If we wake that person up...
Most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha. And now, this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream.
Huh? So, did someone manage...
That's impossible. But they are... Even so, how did they manage to do it? And yeah, we haven't gotten to the... Once we know their motive...
Rust and rebuild! Hold the line! Rest and rebuild! Committed to memory. My guiding star. Boom boom. Allow me. Ja, ja. Ha, ha, ha. Make yourselves at home. This may hurt a little.
Shine down!
Incinerate! Rest and rebuild! Time for your arraignment! All the water that used to be here has turned into rain!
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place! Well, it's just...
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are...
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually, I guess, only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream.
There are so many people...
Don't worry, I have a... Everyone hold hands!
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her. I see everything!
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately. Everyone hold hands!
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Arc. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all... Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop?
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary... As for you, you...
Given up the ability to wake...
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return...
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense... How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to... I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we...
She and I entered the academia on the same day, starting with admission procedures. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were... However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, to improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became...
So...
Yes, Because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after coming to grips...
That means
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest... They can wake up any time they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful...
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for...
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to gather around here. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing to...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy, and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already... you mean... she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with... So, tell me.
She's still out there on the mountains.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father. Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now!
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of... However, it's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones. But in this dream, you show it's all just a well-devised...
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Huh. I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained... I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always... It's time to purge all the extraneous...
Monsters! Be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
This might hurt a little.
Motion to compel!
My guiding stars!
You haven't won just yet.
This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that?
The stream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Motion! Get away from there! Ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did he go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Not now.
Boom boom! Who am I? I'm not Amira.
What happened just now?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. All the people he created also turned into monsters. It's terrible, even for...
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon...
The good news is that the chaos... Now we only need to wake up the people here, and...
Amira, my dear, they're all gone. I couldn't change my fate.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that. The Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough. After comprehending the hollowness of the
Existence? I'm different from the others.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to... The Academia has probably kept your bodies.
No need. Just let me disappear.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by... As for your life after that... Alright, Traveler in Paimon. We should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an...
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment.
Huh? Isn't his name...
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by it. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the general...
I see. I'll take care of...
Nope. Alright. Everyone should have got...
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just... I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the... Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. As I've said before, I'm still learning, and cannot fully empathize, but just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destiny. What's the meaning of life? Of course, whenever you have such thoughts, some people work hard all day so that some people travel all over the world. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapid... Life is not just about yourself. Look, friend, therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths once you begin your journey on that. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia. You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but that dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it, but as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings. Your speech just now really
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's Beinuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that it's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth. And if I dwell too much on its exact nature, I gave a speech to inspire my people. So if I were...
Hey, what's with that serious look?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me? Okay, since we just woke up, a new day.